Hi folks, welcome to the Sabre Zone. This is a video on this channel that always discusses what you had to say and how you said it. So let's take a look at it. Let me open up that clip. And where are my glasses? All right, I got my glasses, I got my computer. We're good to go, guys. We're good to go. And we'll talk a little bit about this clip, which I like. Here it is. And shout out goes to Pistol Pete, and he goes to Austin Matthews. That's the AM of the Austin Matthews video. Austin Matthews to Buffalo would be insane. What a way to flip the script on a rivalry. Now, wouldn't that be a punch in the gut, Toronto, huh? Because by then, many of you have said, I went and checked the notes quick. Guys, I'll catch up my notes. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I got to clean up. My God, my house looks like a hurricane hit it. I've got to clean up. And I'll try to get some videos out tomorrow night. But I could tell you this, Pete, if the Sabres ever pulled something like that, we'd be talking Stanley Cup right away. Because it would be, I think, a more financially stable environment than in Toronto, cap-wise. Because Toronto messed up their cap long ago. They've been kind of in denial, I think, about it since. They put together a good team over there. It's not like, but you gotta take too many. You gotta take too many guys under $1 million. Like, I'm sure Toronto, when it's all said and done this year, are again going to have about 10 guys making, or 11, you know, on a team trying to win a cup, making $1 million or under, and it just doesn't pan out. You know, somewhere along the line, they should have got some friendly deals, and they didn't get one. But sorry, Toronto, when you go and sign John Tavares, okay, to $11 million, what signal does that send to your young crew? These guys, he didn't even come up through the system, and you're going to make him the richest guy? And then you got a stud like Austin Matthews who scores from every angle, and it looks like. This is the best goal scorer I've seen, guys, this century. Literally. He's that much of a natural goal scorer. I mean, they really got a special one there. And I don't know. I'm convinced he's leaving. I don't think he's going to stay. Unless they win the Stanley Cup. That'll be the only thing I think that will keep him. He won't say it. We'll see. We'll see. They might sign if he signs an extension, I'll eat my words and I'll admit it. I just don't see it. I could see him going to Arizona before staying in Toronto at this point. So what do you think of Pistol Pete's comment? You know, wouldn't that flip the script? And this is what we have to do. This is why I chose this clip, okay? I'm going to go on this a few minutes, and then I'll wrap up this video. Guys, we have to start flipping the script on teams, okay? We're going to have to, at some point, flip the script on Tampa Bay, on Toronto, on Boston, on Florida. We're going to have to flip the script at least a bunch of those teams, the Rangers, you know, the Penguins, all these teams, we have to get prepared, because if the Sabres ever going to win a Stanley Cup, they have to beat any of these names I just said. It could be anybody. It doesn't matter who's in our path. We have to develop a team that cannot be beaten in a best-of-7 series. Not the best team during the regular season. That don't mean squat. But if you can develop the team come playoff time that plays a playoff brand of hockey, hard-hitting, defensive, and with the offensive swing all in one, and everything's firing equally, and you build a team that can't be beaten in a best-of-7 series with the great goaltending, ask Colorado how it ends. That's how it ends. And Colorado showed up physically this year. They showed up. They showed up and played good defensive hockey this time around. They weren't squished out on the boards this time. Not this time. So I think what happened with them, they just got so fed up of losing. They had enough. And that's what happens. Team breaks through. So if we're going to break through in the future, we're going to have to think things like this is possible. Guys, back in the day, we know it too. Come on. When Briere, during the Briere era and the Connolly and the Drury and all that era, that team, you telling me free agents that maybe were in Toronto, fed up with the media, wouldn't have wanted to come to Buffalo and play? Really? I don't buy it. And you're wrong. Or you didn't watch that era. There's absolutely no way they would have stayed in In Toronto, I don't care how big the market is, when a team's winning like that over there. And the truth is, we are going to develop. We're going to start winning. I mean, you know what I mean? We're going to flip the script. To what extent? If we did something like Pistol Pete's talking about here, and we actually, and I'm not joking, actually pulled something like that off, I think the whole league would take notice all of a sudden what we're doing. All of a sudden they say, oh my goodness, the Sabres like right now are stacked. How did this happen? And then of course you'd be seeing all over the channels how the Sabres and Kevin Adams is a genius. We wouldn't be talking about Eisenberg no more. They'd be talking about Kevin Adams. You guys know how it is. You know, yesterday's news is yesterday's news. Today's news is today's. And the truth is, they're all good general managers, it seems, in our division. It just feels like it. Although I'm not crazy about Dubas in Toronto. I think he was too young to take that position at first. I do. He didn't really earn it, I thought. You know, we'll see. If Toronto win a Stanley Cup, I'm wrong, 100% wrong. But I don't think they're going to with this guy as a GM. I just don't. You know, I don't think that's going to happen over there. We'll see. We'll see this year. But what do you think, guys? If we flip the script on the whole wide world of hockey, okay, and got this guy, or some other big stud name, and all of a sudden we had a packed house team again, just like it used to be, you know, like when we had this just a packed with talent all of a sudden, that's when it's going to hit the rest of the league, folks. I'll tell you right now, not until we start winning, okay? And if we start winning this year, and again, we're at the bottom in the cap, taking on even a dead contract in Ben Bishop just to get to the cap floor, and we start winning like that, imagine when the kids get older and we're paying them and they're all staying in Buffalo and this whole Band of Brothers thing is going on, you know, like I'm telling you. We got to look at this for what it is, guys. We've got something cooking here. We know it. The rest of the league that don't know it just don't really follow hockey that closely, I think, you know. This is why last year I thought they'd finish a little higher than people expected, because we were due. No other reason. We were just due to surprise, and we did. We did. And we played good down the stretch. You guys seen it. We had a good start. We took that nosedive. I don't even know what it was. We went something like, what was it, 6-18 or something? We went something like that in a stretch. And it was, or even worse, I think it was. I'd have to check. I can't remember. And then we finished good. We finished good. We finished respectable. And we were playing good. Even some of those games we lost down the stretch, you guys know we should have won them. It was some of them we should have won. We're learning. These kids are learning how to close games out against men. It's not easy. It's not an easy task. It's just not. You know. So yes, Pistol Pete, good topic. Good topic, buddy. You know, this was a good thing to talk about. You know, flipping the script. That's what we're going to call it, I think. Flipping the script on the whole entire league. Why not? Let's get ready. Let's go. Year one's coming up for that. That's it, guys. That's it. I will see you in the next video.